So a 3-3 tie headed to overtime. Team USA got on the board early as Isaac Howard gives them a 1-0 lead, 1:12 into the first period.
Well, then Czechia comes right back on a real nice play by Ramon, and Stancil all alone in front finishes it.
Czechia then takes the lead early in the second period. Barish with the recipient of that pass off the backboards, or the carom off the backboards.
And then Gabe Perreault, Ryan Leonard, and Will Smith go to work like they have so many times in the past, and it's 2-2.
Watch Sapashek come through the neutral zone here, and there's that cross-ice pass, and he finds the back of the net. 3-2
when you're in trouble, who are you going to call? Call Lane Hudson. Lane Hudson will get you back in track. Sets up Chesley with a beautiful one-timer. 3-3, 5 minutes or less of overtime.
So a little history. USHL Showcase in Pittsburgh 2 years ago. Will Smith versus Michael Rabel. And Smith with the game-winning goal in overtime. But it'll be the veterans that get the start for Team USA here in the extra period. So yes, as Craig mentioned, no longer 3 points on the line here.
This is big time. Hudson, Snuggerud, Gauthier, Shapovalov, Kulik, and Hamara. This thing could end early.
Either way.
Oh yeah, either way.
Lane Hudson lead pass for Cutter Gauthier. Walks it in. Save made by Rabel. Hamara brings it back up the ice. Sends it on for Yuri Kulik. And Fowler, the save at the other end.
Star power shining here in Gothenburg. Here's the quick play off the boards by Gauthier, and Hudson to Gauthier. Gauthier looking for a spot, shut down by Rabel. Just a perfect bank pass. Nice play, shutting it down by Rabel, and then Kulik not in a prime spot, but Tess Fowler nonetheless.
Nazer comes out for the face-off, but Czechia will control. Alsher will bring it back out at center, send it back into his own zone for Chalet. And Edward Chalet will line it up out of his own zone, has a little bit of a lane down that left side. Chalet throws it to the front of the net. Fowler catches it, drops it, and here comes Nazer. Slows it up, looks for some help. Gavin Brindley following up. Boyum there as well, and Zeev Boyum has it. Overtime between Czechia and Team USA. Nazer, Gavin Brindley. Brindley being watched by Chalet, and he'll take it back out to center. Looking for an opening. And Brindley gets a high stick, and there's a penalty coming up to Malofsky. So Team USA will go to the power play in overtime.
Brindley, he makes a quick darting move here underneath Malofsky, and Malofsky catches him with the stick. And
2-minute minor, high sticking.
It's the quickness and the darting. There it is right there by Malofsky's reaching in, and that little cut dart by Brindley. Malofsky can only hope for the penalty kill to come up big.
Team USA calling a timeout. David Carl wants to make sure that everyone is rested.
I hate to question a coach. I would have waited. You know, Gauthier and Snuggerud and Hudson had been on already. They were rested. I would have maybe waited a minute to see if I needed my timeout. So I keep them out there as much as possible.
Team USA 0 for 2 on the power play with 4 power play shots. This will be a 4-on-3 power play.
And so just after I say I hate second-guessing a coach, what do? I go and second-guess the coach.
I asked you not to tell me that.
I guess I should say, philosophically, this is what I would have done.
Robert Reichel is trying to convince Yuniskova of something. I think he was pointing to a monitor.
And I really shouldn't be questioning anything David Carl does. He's a superb young coach. I don't think there's any question his days in the NHL are coming.
So the power play gets going for Team USA. Lane Hudson will dish that off. Gunnar Gauthier. On it goes for Snuggerud. Snuggerud will play it back for Hudson. Hudson looks for Nazer, and Rabel comes across. Back for Gauthier. Walks it in, rifles it, that's off a leg. Shapovalov got in front of it. Snuggerud rifles it over top the net. And chopped down the boards by Shapovalov.
That was a nice play to Nazer down low. The U.S. almost lulled Czechia into a sleep by working up high, and Nazer was wide open at the side.
4-on-3 man advantage here in overtime. Snuggerud, Hudson, Gauthier walks it in, fires it over top the glove side. Snuggerud, and back for Hudson and on for Gauthier off the side of the net. Grabbed off by Perchik, and Perchik will put it off the glove. And it does make it outside the line. Hudson trying to come in. Perchik blocked him. Hudson floats to the far side, slows it down. Gauthier. Back for Hudson. To the front of the net. That got blocked. And off the boards by Sakushek. And Fowler's going to quickly send it ahead to Gauthier. In with Nazer and now Snuggerud. Snuggerud back for Gauthier. Gauthier lets the shot go. Rabel's not sure where it is. It comes free and it gets snapped around the boards. And down the ice by Hamara. One last chance on the power play for Will Smith. Smith will send it back up top for Boyum. Boyum looks for a lane, gets it for Smith. The shot, pad save made by Rabel. Milovsky out of the penalty box. Czechia has killed it. Trying to clear, Perreault blocked it, and then Milovsky gets into a good puck battle at center and comes up with it. We'll play 4-on-4 until the next stoppage. Becker will put it back into his own zone. Careful with it there is Cebulka with a $1:12 to go in overtime. Cebulka drops it back for Czech. Up for Kulik and back for Czech. And Becker flying up that right side looking for that feed, but it'll be skated in by Cebulka. Stick lifted, but following up on the play is Yuri Kulik. Kulik, the captain of the Czechia team, didn't like what he saw. Brings it back out, now brings it back in. Wrist shot, and that got blocked. Into the right skate of Chesley. Hamara. On it goes for Chalet. Chalet drops it back. Kulik the shot, and Fowler got a piece of it with the blocker. Kulik giving chase now. Team USA trying to get one last rush in. Gavin Brindley trying to get it across. It's off a stick. Into the slot it comes, and it was beyond the reach of Chesley. And Chesley will just watch this go down the ice, and 5 minutes of overtime has come and gone. And we are headed to a shootout.
Michael Rabel, you get to the shootout here, it's because of Michael Rabel. Great save right off the opening face-off on that play by Hudson off the boards. This puck ends up kind of in the feet of Rabel. He's not really sure where it is, but Amara grabs it and gets it out of harm's way. Rabel made some really good saves. He made a great save on Frank Nazer at the side of the net, just reading it, getting right over and shutting it down. 2-minute penalty kill for Czechia. Now we head to the shootout. It's been a fantastic back and forth competitive game.
One after one, 2-2 after two. No scoring in the third, and no scoring in the overtime as Czechia's penalty kill. Key in this game. Key back to the first period because it was 1-0 USA. USA got back-to-back power plays. Czechia's penalty kill did the job, and now here in overtime.
Matthias Malowski ended up with the high stick on Brindley in overtime. He's sitting in the penalty box, just.
Okay, you start. First? Yeah.
Rector McGroarty trying to argue that that coin flip hit the referee's skate.
Hey.
It is a 5-player shootout, and then you can send the same players through again.
Either 50 or like some other 50. It wasn't had to tell. When it hit the rest skate, kind of bullshit, no?
Kinda.
They didn't pick 1 second. Yeah, we got what we wanted. So they just went right, good one. So they cheated. They hit the rest skate.
Well, whatever the result was, he's okay with it.
Yeah, he said we got what we wanted.
Yeah.
But it's a coin flip, right? And Rutger McGroarty's competitive. He wants to win the coin flip. He wants to win the puck battles. He wants to win the game.
I think rock, paper, scissors would have been a better way to settle it.
There's certain players you gather a real affinity for by the way they play. There's Rutger's father, Jimmy, and he plays with an infectious enthusiasm. I mean, you see the smile on his face, and those blades hit the ice. There's no smiling. It's all business.
They are doing a dry scrape of the middle of the ice area.
And you know the Winnipeg market as well as anybody, Dennis. And the way Rutger plays, they're going to love him like they love Adam Lowry, like they love the efforts of so many different players that have come through there. Patrick Augusta and Robert Reichel. They're huddled over there having a little discussion.
So each team has picked up a point. And they will compete for the second point in the shootout. Slovakia up to 9 points in Group B with a record of 3-0.
A clean sheet, 3 regulation wins, so 3 points for those.
Team USA has yet to play Slovakia. Slovakia beat Czechia in the opening round of the opening day of this World Junior Championship.
Well, if Czechia wins this in a shootout, the U.S. would move to 7 points, which means that if Slovakia got to overtime in their game versus the USA, they would automatically secure first spot in this pool. Czechia cannot finish in first.
So it's a tournament that is always interesting.
Certainly is.
Just when it looked as though we were maybe going to get 2 undefeated teams on the first game on Sunday, we knew Czechia would be a tough game. They're big, they're quick.
We had a wonderful lunch today during the games, Swedish meatballs and mashed potatoes, and I was just sitting there, you and me side by side, watching a little bit of the Latvia-Finland game, and then we heard the line being set for this game, 5.5. Whoa.
One of us, by the way, had 2 helpings. Won't say who, but they were good. Win and sweep.
Yes, delicious.
So we're going to go to a shootout to determine this one. Canada and Sweden about to get ready over in the big building. 2 undefeated teams.
Well, we'll see if that game can live up to this game, because this game has been fantastic. I expect that Sweden-Canada will be a fantastic game as well.
So Czechia elected to shoot second. And that's what Team USA was okay with. They would have selected to shoot first anyway. So in for Cutter Gauthier. In on Rabel, and Rabel shuts the door.
When you move at the pace that Cutter Gauthier is moving with, you don't back up Michael Rabel. I mean, he can just hold his position. He doesn't have to worry about being opened up with speed.
Edward Chalet will be the first shooter for Czechia. Goes to the backhand, and a big save made by Fowler.
It was a good move to the backhand, but Fowler reaches back and gets the toe on it, and it goes up and over the net.
Jimmy Snuggerud next up for Team USA. Slows it up, comes to the middle of the ice and missed the net.
By quite a bit, he missed the net, up high.
Just a little outside.
Again, Rabel's not feeling that he's on his heels.
Malofsky, who is 3 for 4 on the season in the Q. Malofsky in, stays on the forehand, and Fowler stays with him.
The left leg of Jacob Fowler has denied Czechia twice. First Shala and now Malofsky. That's athleticism. That is terrific athleticism.
It's a very good save. Ryan Leonard. And lost the puck.
Off the heel, and Rabel doesn't have to be tested. There's the agony of the fans.
Yuri Kulik, the captain of Czechia, fires and scores. Kulik comes in, snaps this blocker side, and gives Czechia the lead in the shootout.
Yeah, that's amazing. Just how quick the puck gets into that shooting spot and it's buried.
Kulik might have thought that was it. He might have thought it was a 3-person shootout. Here comes Lane Hudson. Slows it down and misses the net. Rabel stays with them.
Czechia can win it on this play, and Rabel does. It's a little shimmy shake there by Lane Hudson. Who can forget Robert Reichel in the 1998 Winter Olympics, beating Canada in the semifinal? Czechia can win it here with a goal.
Andre Becker. Backhander and an easy save for Fowler as he didn't bite. So now it falls onto the netminder Michael Rabel, who can win this game for Czechia, and Gabe Perreault is going to need to score to continue it. Perreault in on Rabel. Perreault scores! What a move! Under pressure.
Gabe Perreault moving to the backhand. Oh, he just slides it a little poke. It goes off the glove pad of Rabel, but Shapovalov can still secure a victory here.
Nadia Shapovalov to win it for Czechia. Shapovalov fired it wide. And now we go to sudden death.
So Perreault's going to shoot for the U.S. I think they switch who goes first. So Kulik's going to come out. They'll only score for Czechia. What else would we expect here?
Yeah.
Extra time in the shootout.
Kulik went blocker side on his first attempt. Was successful. Kulik in, and Fowler gets the stick out. Kulik tried to put this back glove side, and a big save.
And Fowler gets the stick out because now he can't move across, but the glove stays up. Look at the glove staying up. That is outstanding net minding by Jacob Fowler.
And yes, Gabe Perreault with the game on his stick for Team USA. Perreault to the backhand. Save made, Rabel.
Let's go to 7.
We play on.
Little kick move, but Gabe Perreault can't get it up and over the pad.
Edward Chalet plays in Barrie of the OHL, 2 for 2 in the season, and trying to flip that over the glove. And Fowler made that one look easy.
Well, but Fowler remains in a ready, set position. He's not relaxed, and so was Chalet's trying to trick him perhaps, but at the same time, Fowler just maintains that strong positioning.
So Isaac Howard, who opened the scoring in this game early, is going to try and end it. Howard shoots, scores! Isaac Howard. Team USA wins it in a shootout.
That's an indication of how deep the offensive talent goes for the USA. Howard wasn't part of the first 6 shooters. And, you know, you have Gauthier, you have Snuggerud, and David Carl says, well, Isaac Howard, I know that you've been able to score and you got the ability. And does he ever finish this quickly? Just a little move. And once Rabel gives him that lower part, just on the stick side between the legs, it goes right there. That's just a perfect shot.
Goal scorers find a way to score, and we'll go back to Gabe Perreault. And Rabel got a little bit of it, but not enough. And then 7 rounds in the shootout, and Isaac Howard